16 students were course and peer tutors, and they helped over 400 AUC students be successful in their coursework. That is quite an accomplishment, and we are extremely proud and grateful to you for your outstanding work in this. You are well on your way to becoming the empathetic and caring physician that you've always dreamed of being. So take this moment and congratulate your colleagues sitting next to you. Give each other a high five or a smile or something. And to yourself, congratulate yourself for your outstanding achievements tonight. So now it is my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, who many of you may already know. She was a fellow for the AUC Academic Affairs Department. And so she works with many students in first through fifth semester, as well as helped many of our Step 1 LOA students be successful on their Step 1 exams. While she was a AUC student, she served as a SGA rep for her classes. She also served as a clinical SGA rep, secretary of the SGA, and an orientation advisor. She has many other distinguished honors in addition to that. Have we really not begun yet? Oh, okay. I just noticed the slide. And so she has many additional honors. And so please, she's joining us virtually, and we'll tell you more about herself. But please help me welcome Marina Gerges as who will give our celebration talk. Congratulations talk.
Hello, featured physicians. I'd first off like to congratulate you on your academic success and accomplishment this past semester. With every accomplishment, you are one step closer to achieving your goal, becoming a physician, and assisting people in their health. I'd like to thank Dr. Lucera for the opportunity to speak to you all today. I began my medical journey at AUC in January 2017, excited to start my medical career. Little did I know that my 4 years would be full of natural disasters, relocating, and the difficulties surrounding these changes. These changes included moving to the UK after Hurricane Irma, navigating through a global pandemic during my clerkships, and relocating not 1, 2, 3, or 4, but even 7 times in this 4-year period. These challenges proved to me my desire to be a physician again and again. It only fueled me to be more passionate towards the pursuit of my degree. After graduating from AUC in 2021, I decided to take a gap year and raise my daughter, who is now 9 months old. During my gap year, I had the opportunity to work for AUC as an academic support fellow, where I had the opportunity to work and help many of you students navigate through your basic sciences. My time as a fellow has ended, but I'm excited to say that I'll be starting in family medicine at Eisenhower Medical Center in Rancho Mirage, California. I'd like to leave you with a few words to hold on to. First, read, read, read. As you already know, being a doctor is a lot of studying that frankly will never end. You have committed to being a student for the rest of your life. But with every patient you see in the wards, read up to date and try to learn as much as you can. Every patient you see is a learning opportunity to be a better physician. Say yes to every opportunity given to you. When I was doing my surgery rotation, I was sent a text they would be doing a liver transplant that night. It started at 8 p.m., so we're not obligated to come. It was an opportunity of a lifetime, so I went. Being the only student that showed up, I scrubbed in and helped one of the transplant fellows prepare the liver. He took the time to explain the procedure with me and allowed me to assist in the suturing of the liver. 4 surgeons, 8 hours, and 90 units of blood later, the surgery was successfully completed. Third, face your challenges head on. Challenges test our character, our goals, and our motivation. When faced with adversity, your ambition to succeed must be unshaken. Despite the challenges I faced during med school, I managed to overcome them by learning to lean into the discomfort of uncharted territories. My development during this period led to where I am today. Medicine is a field full of diverse pathology, opportunity for growth, and the fervor for the unexpected. Last, Enjoy your time. Medical school is some of the hardest years of your life, but also some of the most exciting. You'll meet your lifelong friends and create memories that you'll be sharing with your children and grandchildren. Lastly, I'd like to end with a quote from a six-time all-champion, Michael Jordan. Trying to achieve, there will be roadblocks. I've had them, everyone has had them.
Good evening, everyone. So my name is Courtney Johnson, and I will be presenting the Professor of the Semester Award. So I'll just start with a few things about this professor that makes him so special. So this professor always greets his class with a smile. He really loves what he's teaching, and it makes it more enjoyable for all of us to learn. He also responds to emails promptly. If you go by his office to discuss a topic that you find challenging, he breaks it down really nicely so that you can succeed in their class. And so we are pleased to announce this semester's winner is Dr. Ulal.
With the permission of Dr. Lucero, may I say something? I am deeply honored. I mean, yes, I do respond to emails promptly. That's one thing. Other things are, it's the subject of neuroscience itself is so exciting to talk about. I can't say anything more than that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.
I think we're going to announce the members of the Honor and Service Society shortly. We have Mohammed Ali. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is one of our UK students. The Dong Bot. The secret to success is to do the common things uncommonly well. Drew Binger. Successful people don't have fewer problems. They have determined that nothing will stop them from going forward. Yeah, and just stand after I call your name like Drew did. Sylvester Bote. You're a star, my boy. Angela Burkett. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. Angela Castillo Franco. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Anthony Dean. Rest at the end, not in the middle. Christopher Dobbins. Whatever you do, do it from the heart, as something done for the Lord and not for men. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Nicole Jaycox. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. Myself, Courtney Johnson. Do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. Alexander Keller. The most important thing is that you are proud of yourself. If you are proud of what you're doing, then you're doing the right thing for you. His pawpaw. Daniel Lee. Chimdi. Chimdi Obosinju Anoha. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your God, and your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Logan Primo. Dream big, stay positive, work hard, and enjoy the journey. Jacob Rosendale. I don't stop when I'm tired, I stop when I'm done. Gevork Seifert. I believe in one thing, that only a life lived for others is a life worth living. Caitlin Stark. All right, I guess I made the club. Nico Varela. Isn't it a bit unnerving that doctors call what they do practice? Jordan Wells. Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is a love of humanity. All right, and to my fellow colleagues in the Honor and Service Society, I'm honored to be a part of this with you all, and let's go crush comp on Tuesday.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So my name is Jason Gilmore, and I am SGA president. So thank you. So I come before you to speak a little bit about what it means to be on Dean's List. But before I do that, I would like to congratulate each of you. I would like to congratulate you on your motivation, on your determination, on your focus, on your resiliency, on your perseverance. Medical school is not an easy journey, so I commend each of you for maintaining academic excellence as we navigate through our daily lives each and every day. As we continue to progress through our rigorous journeys, I would like to remind you all of why you started. Remind yourselves of the vision that led you to sitting in the seat that you're sitting in right now. So with that being said, what is Dean's List? Dean's List is comprised of students who have maintained academic excellence in a given semester. To qualify for Dean's List, a student must be enrolled in at least 15 credit hours. And at the end of that semester, maintain an overall average of 87%. So when your name is called, please stand proudly and smile and embrace this amazing accomplishment. Congratulations to you all.
Sharbil Asi. Nivasha Graves. Grace Elizabeth Gregg. Ethan Lazar. Nirali Patel. Sean Slater. Rolando Torres. Zachary Wojtek. Tan Sandat Vu. Cynthia Abad. Mustafa Akhtar. Dean Alessi. Karim Amira. Nova Peñasco. Daniel Scott Baker. Victoria Lane Baker. Danielle Canfield. Darren Contreras. Kiefer Dillon. Andrea Fagali. Anushka Fernandez. Jason Fear. Razia Gill. Mallory Heidinger. Michael Ibrahim. Decia James. Estefania Jaramillo. Anthony Lacados. Jade Lamb. Megan Manasha Mangal. Parker Riley Mason. Stephanie Kalon Pagan. Ria Jatin Pandit. Ivana Ranjan. Guillermo Jose Reyes Martinez. Cameron Riggle. Eric Rishmiller. Cody Robery. Grant Schroeder. Brennan Skinner. Noah Ian Sockwell. Kevin Sungu. Malik Amal Tunk. Morgan Elizabeth Williams. Brittany Witt. Steve Wanacott. Emily Zhang. Abdul Rahman Baghdadi. Brittany Combs. Jean Cruz. Caroline K. Dixon. Kara Jarmolowski. Christopher Johnson. Shweta Kamat. Stephanie McCarthy. Andrew Miller. Bradley Pete. Kristen Pitts. Tyler Reynolds. Lidienit Rodriguez Ortiz. Dylan Woody. Sylvester Bote. Angela Burkett. Angela Castillo Franco. Anthony Dean. Christopher Dobbins. Malika Ganavati. Javier Gonzalez. Nicole Jaycox. Courtney Johnson. Chantal Markarian. Shole Masunia. Logan Primo. Jacob Rosendale. Gevork Seifert. Caitlin Stark. Jordan Wells. Graham Benzie. Brant Grisel. Daniel Hildebrandt. Fazil Khwaja. Mary Morse. Yang Chi. Joseph M. Rogers. Todd Furr.
So as Jessica joins us, I just wanted to continue our Dean's List tradition. And so I'm jumping in here for 1 second. And also to point out, you notice that all those last set of slides that said fourth semester, and yet many of them had had gotten on Dean's List for all of those semesters. Those were actually our fifth semester awardees. They're apparently the fourth didn't get replaced with fifth, but those were all correct. All of those were on Dean's List for fifth semester awardees. And so our tradition is everyone who is on the Dean's List for this tonight's celebration, please stand. Congratulations. If this was your first Dean's List, you may take your seat. And those that are remaining standing have been on the Dean's List for at least twice. So congratulations for being on the Dean's List twice. And so you may take your seats if you've been on the Dean's List only twice. And so those who are standing have been on the Dean's List. They're current fourth semester students, is that correct? Because you fourth and fifth semester students, yes. And okay, so they've been on the Dean's List for 3 times. So congratulations and take your seat. And after those students take their seat, so the students who are still standing have been on the Dean's List for 4 semesters. So congratulations. It's quite an accomplishment. We're very proud of all of you. And do we have any 6th semester students here that we're here? No, but we certainly do have students who were on the Dean's List for every semester while at AUC. And so we're very proud of all of you. And so the last thing with this is in each of your bags, besides the delicious treats, there's also a Dean's List pin. And so this is the part in the ceremony where you can pin your Dean's List pin onto your lapel, or pin it for the person next to you, apply their pin, but want to make sure that you all know that you have your pin in your Dean's List, and it's good for on your white coat too. So congratulations to all of you on your achievement in earning the Dean's List. Thank you. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Jessica Jahoda, who was the Tariq Abisab Tutor winner last semester, and she's going to present the award this semester.
Good evening. My name is Jessica Jahoda, and I am last semester's Tariq Abi Saab Award winner. I have the privilege of presenting the Tariq Abi Saab Award this evening. This award is nominated and voted on by the student body and is given to someone they feel goes above and beyond as a tutor. It is awarded to an individual who has made an outstanding contribution to the AUC tutoring program. This is someone who has tangibly made an impact on the AUC community over the semester. First, I'd like to give my gratitude to all tutors who sacrifice their time out of their busy schedule to help contribute to the education and success of their peers. You're all heroes. Some things that this tutees had to say about this semester's winner. This person has shown to be someone who has always made time to help other students and myself. They have always been able to break down concepts that were difficult to grasp, whether it was understanding the overall big picture or taking their time to break down a concept until everyone in their group understood. This person is selfless and has done a lot of extra work tutoring lower semesters, and I believe they deserve recognition. I nominated this tutor as they have been tutoring me for a couple semesters now, in part because they could rephrase the material in new ways and actually provide clinical examples instead of reading off the slide. This tutor asked questions that helped fill in the knowledge that was important. They have introduced me to an alternative study platforms like Sketchy and Pixarize, which has contributed to my success as a student. A student said this tutor has played a crucial role in their success in multiple classes since their second semester. This tutor embodies the mindset we have at AUC, that we are all here to help each other succeed. Finally, another student stated, I began AUC without a science degree and found multiple courses quite challenging, but fortunately for myself and my peers, we have had the time, care, and knowledge of this special peer tutor. I have been attending this peer tutoring for the past year. A rather small group at first quickly grew to half the size of my class. We are all eager to learn and sharpen our understanding of concepts via this tutor's peer tutoring. Something that places this tutor above others is their steadfast commitment to our success. Speaking on behalf of my class, this student is a true blessing and asset to the AUC community. Myself and my entire class are extremely grateful for all this person has done and continues to do for our success. It is my absolute privilege and honor to present this award, ironically, to my husband, Corey Steinman. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Taylor Newsom, and I'm the chairperson of the Student Judiciary Committee here at AUC. And I have the privilege of announcing the winner of the Dr. Carl Stockhausen Community Impact Award. The Dr. Carl Stockhausen Community Impact Award is a $5,000 monetary grant given to a second or third semester student to implement a community service project that directly impacts the health and well-being of St. Martin residents. The awarded student must also embody compassion and humility and serve as an inspiration to their colleagues. Additionally, they must have demonstrated dedication and contributions to building a strong relationship with the St. Martin community partner and the desire to create a long-lasting impact on St. Martin and the American University of the Caribbean. This semester's award recipient exemplifies all these traits as shown through countless hours spent in service to AUC and the community through her participation in various clubs as well as with the Positive Foundation. Her project will work to reestablish breast cancer education and breast screening events in the community in partnership with the Positive Foundation. I'm happy to announce this semester's recipient of the Dr. Carl Stockhausen Community Impact Award, Catherine Grant.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Phil Pearson, and I am one of the module co-directors for the musculoskeletal and dermatology module. Now, we have had a very difficult time picking only 3 people. This was basically done on both service to your fellow colleague as well as academic achievement. So there were 2 runners-up and the winner. The 2 runners-up are Grant Schroeder and Daniel Baker. Congratulations. Okay, however, the winner of the musculoskeletal and dermatology academic excellence award, again, I never think that the distance between students could be any slimmer, but indeed it gets smaller and smaller every year. So the winner of the Musculoskeletal and Dermatology Module Academic Excellence Award is Dean Alessi. Thank you very much.
Good evening. The Molecules Medicine Academic Excellence Award is given to the student who finished with the highest combined grades in medical knowledge, clinical medicine, and impacts component of the course, who acted as a role model and contributed to the success of their peers by serving as a tutor for the incoming students. It's very impressive that both the winner and the runner-ups all earned 100% in both the clinical medicine and impacts portion of the course. So everyone deserves an award. However, we can only choose one winner. The runners-up are Grace Grieve and Sean Slater. And the winner of the January 2022 semester Molecules to Medicine Academic Excellence Award is Ethan Lazar. Thank you.
Back up here again. Unfortunately, Dr. Quinn, who is one of the module co-directors for Hematology, Oncology, Attack, and Defense, could not be here tonight, but he certainly sends his well wishes and congratulations to all the students here present tonight. So for outstanding performance in Hematology, Oncology, Attack, and Defense, goes to the two runners-up, Rhea Pandit and Eric Reichmiller. Okay, so I was given a bio of the award winner for Hematology, Oncology, Attack, and Defense. The student had extensive work and research in the emergency department at numerous places. He was a scribe, chief scribe, implement manager at AUC. He became a histology TA, an anatomy TA, and also he is very interested in emergency medicine. The Hematology, Oncology, Attack, and Defense winner is Grant Schroeder. Thank you.
Good evening. On behalf of Dr. Finkel and myself, we have 3 award winners in medical microbiology, 2 runners-up, and then the winner. The 2 runners-up did an excellent job. I looked at their transcripts just before I came, did an excellent job throughout their whole career here at AUC. And they should be very proud, and we are very pleased. The first runner-up is Kevin Guzman. The second runner-up is Kirsten Pierce. Come on up. And the winner of the Medical Microbiology Excellence Award is Abdul Rahman Baghdadi.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Ryan Downey. I am the course director for the Physiology 2 course. And to be eligible for the Student of the Semester Award, the students had to honor in the course. They had to serve as a course tutor, and they had to write a statement on how physiology has impacted their life and their career here at AUC. And so our runner-up for the award is going to be Abdul Rahman Baghdadi. And the recipient, not only did they succeed academically, but they have participated in Community Action Day multiple times, leading several events. They participated in research across the campus. They were the first person to respond when I called out for volunteers to serve as course and peer tutors. And so, Mary Linda Ogbadimpa, sorry about that.
So good evening, everyone. Who's ready for another exciting day of pathology? Woo! So my name is Dr. Cecil Cohn. I'm here to give the Pathology 1 Outstanding Student Award. So first, I'd like to give the 2 runners-up, which I know that are here, and they are Kristen Pitts and Dylan Woody. And now for the winner. So our winner actually was born in Kansas City, Missouri. So I assume he's a Kansas City Chief fan. He actually majored in chemistry I almost shed a tear because I majored in chemistry too, at the University of Central Missouri. He's very active in the community and at the local mosque. He was also very active when he came to AUC, involved in multiple community activities, student organizations, tutored in almost everything. And in Pathology 1, he maintained a 95% average. Please welcome Abdurrahman Baghdadi.
I'm here to, on behalf of Dr. Mazin, who is the pathologist for semester 4, pathology 2, I'm here to confer the awards on his behalf. Now, basically, the awards for pathology 2 were determined based on student engagement in the class as well as performance. There are 2 runners-up. One is Christopher Dobbins. And the second runners-up is Ola Honua. Now, talking about the winner, I need to make notes there because quite a lot of things to talk about, like most of you have. This person had a high GPA. Of course, that's the first criterion. And then, of course, student engagement as well for pathology 2. Tutored almost every single course, including pathology 2, neuroscience, and pharmacology in semester 4. Also very active on the research committee. I'm sure you're guessing who it is already. And also very important participant in disaster management, medicine, AMSA, student experience ambassador for the students who just come joining this campus and inspiring them and guiding them. Very active in community engagement and many, many other things. I don't know how that person finds time in this. And the winner is Courtney Johnson. Dr. Colillo and I we used to always do some stage acting and all that. This time today we're not prepared, but you are. Anyway, so here we are both going to confer the awards in neuroscience. So first of all, we'll, as go by tradition, we'll go with the runners-up first and then the winner. Sure.
All right, hi everyone. Ray Colillo. How are you guys? One thing I noticed, and I just have to say this right now, not only is everybody so good looking tonight, but I noticed that almost all the Dean's List people, I recognize one thing in common. You come to class. I'm so happy about that. Just so if anybody else didn't notice that, I noticed that. So I appreciate that. Anyway, so I'm gonna do the runners up. So first of all, this first individual, first, everybody does so much. It's just amazing. I don't even know how you do this, but this person did really well in the course, has honored 5 courses in their time here at AUC, tutors neuroscience, vice president of the pediatrics interest group, treasurer of the OBGYN interest group, participated in Community Action Day, has participated in the research symposium with a number of members in her group that won first place for post-cesarean necrotizing fasciitis. You recognize yourself anywhere? Menan Domani. Is she here? There she is. And our second runner-up also did very, very well in the class, has also honored 5 courses, tutored gross anatomy, medical microbiology, and neuroscience, was also a peer tutor in immunology, president of the Black Medical Students Association. Is she coming here? So you know who you are. Secretary of the Pediatrics Interest Group, treasurer of the Family and Internal Medicine Interest Group, participated in community action services and Project Health, and also participated in the research symposium with a group of people presenting the case in Kawasaki diseases. Ariel Preston. Oh, listen to him.
And now the winner for neuroscience has had a very high GPA, tutored in almost every course tutors in pathology, pharmacology, and neuroscience. This is good deja vu phenomenon here. Research committee, active research committee member, chaired research symposium, disaster medicine, AMS. I think probably you can memorize the whole thing there. And active in community service. And this is none other than, once again, Courtney Johnson.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, congratulations to all the students because you are here, because you are achievers, high achievers. And I think you do impressive work considering the fact that medicine is a very fast-paced curriculum. Now, for pharmacology, and I think it's one of the tougher courses just because it has so much material and all those drugs to remember. And excelling at pharmacology is really, I think, an outstanding achievement. Now, I'd like to, first of all, say that all the people who were competing for the award were very, very worthy, but we can only choose one winner. And sometimes I'll call this person the winner an outstanding outstander because they're all outstanding, right? So the first 2 are going to be the runners-up. And we have Isabella Ricard Manrique and and Sylvester Botti. By the way, Sylvester is from Zimbabwe. And guess where I'm from? Thank you. And oh, sorry, I did give you. The winner of this award is somebody who's already been here. All the good things that they have done have already been talked about, and I'm not going to be singing the chorus again. So I'll just call out their name. The winner is Courtney Johnson. She's really cleaning up, isn't she?
Good evening, I'm Dr. Humphrey, and I'm here to present the Behavioral Science Award. This award does not come easy because it's during your 5th semester, which is a very challenging time as you're preparing for your comprehensive examinations. This award is given to a student that honors the course and is also engaged in the course as well as their community. And the winner of this award has been doing service for quite some time before she was at AUC during her time in Oregon, where she committed time to children who are victims of abuse, as well as various fundraising to support those children. And while she was here at AUC, she honored the behavioral science course and also participated in a great deal of community service activities. She has a brother with a genetic disorder, and that has motivated her to think about behavioral science in new ways and has led to her decision to pursue a career in psychiatry. So congratulations to Brianna Bernard for the Behavioral Science Award. And Brianna is at her 6th semester preparing for her STEP exam, so we wish you the best and congratulations.
Good evening. I'm here to present the award of Clinical Medical Science Department. And it's always challenging for our faculty to choose the winner because all students are so passionate for medicine. But in order to win this award, you need to honor ICM-5, but also you need to be very much engaged in clinical medicine and community service, research, tutoring, TA activity. And the winner of this last semester Clinical Medical Science Department Award is Todd Furr, who we know very well, and I think that all of us and all of you remember him as a great student with one of the highest GPAs in AUC history, who was also sharing his knowledge as tutor of many courses and lead TA in Harvey. Todd Furr, congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Scott Rinker, Assistant Dean of Students. I just wanted to first and foremost thank you all for the hard work that you've put into this. I know how many, well, I know a fraction of how much time y'all really put in, but I have a lot of conversations with students about all that they're doing, all that they're working on, how much stress there is involved in it. So, really sincerely, thank you for all of your hard work. It's really well deserved where you are today. So, congratulations. So, hard work is one piece, the other piece is showing up and being engaged. So, decisions are made by those who show up, and y'all are definitely those people. So the award I'm giving out is for student engagement. I've heard many of you in here as the awards were announced, all of the different things that you're involved in. So obviously you are engaged. I'm going to challenge the first, second, and third semester students who are here and engaging and active and doing well to get your classmates involved. They really need to show up all the time and not just be there, but be present. So please encourage them to be involved. One of the things that we measure for student success is student engagement. So encourage your peers and your colleagues to show up and to be present. So with that being said, let's give an award to somebody. So this award is for student engagement and it goes to Catherine Grant. She was here earlier, and unfortunately, she did not show up for her award. But no, she's wonderful. Thank you for your help. She was involved in the psychiatric interest group. She was involved in BMSA, Black Medical Students Association. She was she was involved in Family Internal Medicine interest group. She was involved in the National Institute of Professional Advancement, which is abbreviated NEPA. It's part of the St. Martin Island community and culture. So that was a group of students from NEPA came. It was very heavily involved with community engagement, and that's a wonderful program to get people excited and interested in healthcare. One of the things she wrote in her awards or in her letter and her application was the things that she learned. So sometimes it is very much about what you can learn from your experiences. So congratulations, Catherine, very much.
So I am Dr. Humphrey again, and I'm here to present the award for social accountability. I do want to say thank you to all of you who put your heart and soul into community engagement activities. You really do show up for St. Martin, and you show up with integrity and professionalism. And for that, I'm very grateful and very proud. So there were some really great applicants for this award, but I'm most proud of our winner. So the Social Accountability Award goes to a student that's committed to serving others in St. Martin and also is doing it with attention to social determinants of health and culture. And this winner really surprised me. I met this winner in his second semester during the drive for COVID vaccinations. And at that time, St. Martin had kind of hit its plateau of registering for vaccinations, and they were really being told no by a large number of people. There was a group of students scheduled to go out, and I sent them a message to let them know this is going to be your toughest crowd. Focus on listening more than telling. And after that event, I received a call from Collective and Prevention Services of St. Martin to say that there was one particular student that stood out as an incredible listener and registered more people to get vaccinated than they had ever seen among their volunteers. They said this student didn't look like anyone that he was speaking to that day and had a culture that was very different from those that he spoke to, but that his capacity to listen and connect and provide education in a way that people could understand really did save lives that day. So this winner is someone who I think is going to be a colleague that makes a tremendous social impact. And since that time, this colleague has continued to engage in community activities, leading a health screening and actively participating in the community engagement certificate program to develop protocols to improve ambulance workers' responses to mental health calls in St. Martin. So I'm tremendously proud to give this award to Abdul Rahman Baghdadi. And this is a particularly special award because it comes with a scholarship. So, is everybody ready for pathology? I am not Dr. Cohn, but I did want to jump up here real quick and once again congratulate all of you. It is so wonderful to hear, as many of the stories and we did get to hear tonight. I'd love to hear everyone's story, but really to congratulate all of you and to tell you that you may be sitting there going, "Guy, everybody else got nice crystal plaques, and we're getting a piece of paper." But actually, the shipment, we had everything ordered. It was supposed to be here, and we were holding our breath even until this morning, hoping that it would arrive, but it did not arrive, unfortunately. So the shipment didn't come. The plaques aren't here yet, and I really want to thank Odessa Gums and Chanela for getting the certificates together. So that we did have something to give to you. So, and there she is up in the back. So thank you so much. So you will be getting your plaques. You'll get an email on how we're going to deliver them, but they'll be around next week. So congratulations again. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our Assistant Dean of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, who's going to give us the closing remarks. Dean Cohn.
Good evening again. So in closing, I first want to again congratulate you all on your academic excellence. You've all been working very hard as always. As we do that, we also want to take time to talk about the Juneteenth celebration, which commemorates the freeing of African American slaves. We know slavery went on for about 240 years. Now, many of you probably aware of the Emancipation Proclamation, which went into effect January 1st, 1863. This freed some slaves, but not all of them. Because if you read it, it freed slaves in certain provinces and states. Lincoln wrote it because he was trying to save the Union. So what he actually was doing was punishing the states that rebelled against the Union. What we recognize is the 13th Amendment to the Constitution, which abolished all slavery. And this was a joint Congress event that Lincoln signed off on. This went into effect January 1st, 1865. We say, well, if it went into effect in January, why is it called Juneteenth? Well, of course, at that time, it didn't have cell phones, right? You couldn't text. We didn't have cars or planes. So it took until June for certain states like Tennessee and Texas before they actually got the message. So it's typically celebrated on June the 19th, but it's given Juneteenth because there's some controversy about exactly what day certain people celebrate different days, but they're given the term Juneteenth to celebrate. It is a day of fun, music, games, dancing, food, etc. And during some time of the event, someone should read the 13th Amendment to the Constitution, which states, neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. So with that, I hope you have your celebration of Juneteenth. But again, congratulations and have a good rest of the evening. Thank you.